Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great day, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing possibly the final collaboration between Masters of the Universe and Stranger Things, the Target exclusive 2-pack with Hordak representing the Masters of the Universe brand, and the Hellfire Man representing Stranger Things. Alright? And of course, with all the reviews we do on the channel, first we'll take a look at the figure and the packaging, the beautiful artwork we have here, then we'll do a full unboxing of the characters here and go from there. Alright? Of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, hope you will subscribe afterwards. Hope you'll hit that like button. And thank you so much for doing that. Hit the notification bell so I upload new videos. And please share this video. Who's got a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at this amazing new 2-pack. And of course, like I said, this is a Target exclusive that this came out today. So if you have a local Target in your area, or even, get on the Target app and you can hopefully find these figures to add to your amazing collection, guys. And of course, as you see, I did bring out my other versions right there of He-Man and Vecna here, and Skeletor and Debbie Gorgon here. Alright? Now, personally, before we get into the unboxing review, once again, Master Universe Origins surprises me because I was not expecting this, but it makes sense now as I think about it. I thought the He-Man Vecna 2-pack about a year ago, just about, was the final 2-pack of this line. But of course, with Stranger Things coming out now of their final season, which I'm very invested in, I'm a big Stranger Things fan. I just finished the first 4 episodes of the final season, so it makes perfect sense, So possibly this might be the final 2-pack of of this line here. You never know. I'm never going to say that because maybe, by the end of Christmas, or maybe the end of, of the final, and I believe Christmas is the final 3 episodes, and then New Year's Eve is the final episode, which I'm hearing that you can watch it on Netflix, the final episode, or possibly some areas will have it in theaters. All right, so you never know. We might get, another, 2-pack of figures, and I'm always welcome of that, all right? But here we go, everybody. All right, so you have Hordak right there, representing Master of the Universe right there, Reptile Play, Netflix, Mattel, and strange, similar packaging right here. It's very cool packaging. You have the Master of the Universe logo right here with the rocks blasting around it. And of course, you flip it around for the upside down vibe right here. Turn it around here. All right. Of course, you have the Hellfire Man, right, representing the Hellfire Club. Demon here. Very cool weaponry here. Got a guitar. Beautiful figure here. And got that doorway to the upside down artwork around him. Looking very nice. Alright. Around the side here. Right here, you got Hordak on one side here. Alright. Of course, we have the Hellfire Man guy rocking and rolling right there. Kind of representing of Eddie. Of course, the Hellfire Club, which He-Man is a full member of. This kind of represents to me of Eddie, using his guitar to, keep those bats away from his friends so they can go and do what they need to do right there. Pretty cool. All right. Of course, flip around the back. There's a lot of flipping and turning and twisting here of these packaging, guys. But, if you are familiar with this packaging, you know what's going on here. Some great artwork right there of Hellfire Man and Hordak right there. Upside down Eternia. Let's read what it says here. Hordak invades the Upside Down in his quest to dominate every realm. He did not expect the living embodiment of the Hellfire Club, Hellfire Man, to defend the Upside Down from evil intruders. All right, but very cool, guys. Beautiful artwork as always. All right, looking nice. Let's go ahead and get him unboxed. Right here. Let's see here. All right. Things here. Of course, he does have this very cool, jagged blade here, or sword here, with the curvature right here. Looking very nice. All right. Also, Hordak has his, at first, a very cool, it kind of reminds me of the vintage version of Hordak, and maybe the first single carded variant of Hordak in Origins. And yes, he does glow in the dark. Hordak does glow, and this guy does glow in the dark as well. A very good solid glow, just like we've seen with Scare Glow. All right, so it has a very good shine and glow to it. Little bat creature here, Hordak right here. But unfortunately, I guess you just put it in his hand like this. It's not like the vintage one where it kind of clamps onto his hand. So I guess you have to grip it right here around the tail here. All right. Let's see. Let's get Hordak out first. Let's do Hordak first, hopefully. All right, everybody. Here is Hordak out of the packaging, and you will take some time because of the cape is behind the packaging, so you just have to be extremely careful here, guys. And kind of messed up his armor here, guys. I might have to fix it offline here, kind of snapped off here. But as far as Hordak is concerned, yeah, you got your basic Hordak figure here. It looks very nice. The face sculpt does glow in the dark. He's got a very beautiful, like, dark purplish and some instances in the light has this very bluish tone to the skin tone of Hordak here. Kind of reminds me of a grape Jolly Rancher type of look to him. Very cool right here. Got the same basic cape we've seen before. Very plastic, not soft good. The face sculpt, as we've seen before with other versions of Hordak here, the full head is embedded into this armor right here, but it does, like I said, it does glow in the dark. It's a very good solid glow. All right, look very nice. Got the Horde symbol right here, looking very cool, very nice. All right, looking really good. All right, so I get him standing up here right there. Trying to get him, get the box art right here, back here real fast, so I get him standing up properly as I get the next figure in the collection out of the packaging, which is the Hellfire Demon, or Man right here. And of course, another element of Stranger Things is the Dungeons and Dragons vibe, which would be perfect. If you want to do another crossover event, seeing, Dungeons and Dragons and Masters of the Universe would be kind of a cool collaboration, at some point, maybe. But as you can see, he's got this really cool club right here with the Dungeons and Dragons dice right here. So get the focus right here, looking very nice. Got some stakes right here and some, very cool sharp objects right here. All right, we got the Dungeons and Dragons dice, which I get to kind of focus right there. All right. Now, also, it does come with this very cool fire effect right here. Very gelatin, beautiful yellow-orange, which you can fit the sword into to give you that flaming sword effect right there. Looking very cool. Looks very nice. So I can put that in his hand right here. Like that. Looks really cool. I'm kind of curious about his little buddy here. His little friend here. Let's see if that would work right here. I don't know. I'm sure it will. You got to adjust it maybe to get it in the hand here. Right there. Looking really nice. Get him right here. Pretty cool. All right. Also, let's see here. The Hellfire guy out of the way here. Get him out of the packaging. All right. Let's see here. One, two. Another thing that the Hellfire Man does come included with these kind of like horn or devil, symbols here, like, rock on, finger or hand right here, looking really cool right there. And you have, see here, I'm making sure that, sometimes you have to be very careful when you're getting these items out, because sometimes, they like to tie down everything. It looks like it is tied down. Hang on, guys. I think it is. There's one. I think that's it. And I don't want to break it. Here we go. Of course, you got this really cool, guitar here. Of course, it's okay. It's all one piece right here, so this does not move around. But I like the color scheme right there. You got the Hellfire shape right there of the devil or the Hellfire Man symbol, as a part of the guitar here, looking really nice. All right, gray tone in the back. Very nice. And of course, here is Hellfire Man himself. Looking very cool. First time of this brand new face sculpt in a way. Looking really good. And I love the orange. I love the fire type theme he has with the orange and the red. And, you know, it's very beautiful. And the black works perfectly. Got the, like, the Beastman type shin guards or armor right here. You got, now the mouth is not articulated, but it looks really, really cool here, guys. I'm kind of curious how this would work. Holding, and look at that, even the back right there, got some daggers right there. Kind of curious how he's supposed to display. Okay, he displays it in his hand like this. Okay. So unfortunately, you cannot, there's no strap, which is a kind of a shame. I think, you know, for anybody who can customize and maybe find a way to put a strap on, you can, you know, around the guitar here to allow him, it looks like he's playing it, but it looks like it's supposed to be held in hand like this. All right, which is okay for what it is. You know, if you want to do that. See, right hand maybe. Let's see if we can get it in hand here. I see. Like, hang on, everybody. So there you go, everybody. There he is right there in his guitar in hand right there. It's pretty cool for what it is, but I really wish they found a way to allow us to, you know, put him in both hands. Maybe you can. You know, let's see here. How would you do that? Trying to figure out a way. I'm sure there is a way to do it. You could probably put some way. I'm sure you can do it where it looks like he has, you know, the hand, you know, like this, and he's about to, you know, rock out and, you know, play some great tunes like Eddie in season 4. But very cool, very, very cool. All right, like I said, you know, beautiful artwork. Color scheme, like I said, is amazing with the red and orange vibe to him. Got the, like, the horns, looking really nice. Black right there, looking good. Both figures are very, very cool. Origins-based style figures where you can pop the head off, pop from the arms, full twists, you know, of the body, you know, popping from the waist, full articulation of these characters. Look very, very nice, guys. A must, an absolute must. You know, and a welcome addition to the collection, to us collection, guys. All right. So let me know in the comments below what you think overall about this new collaboration of the Stranger Things Master Universe 2-pack. A welcome edition, and I'm hoping that we might get one more, you know, 2-pack maybe down the road, you know. Now, being this is the final season of Stranger Things, we'll see and have to wait and find out, all right? Once again, this is all, you know, this is hitting target right now if you are interested in adding this to your collection, guys. All right. But there you go. There is, you know, there's the review and unboxing of the latest Stranger Things Master of the Universe Origins exclusive 2-pack from Target. All right. And we're looking nice. Oops. looks like something you can put, probably maybe the guitar. I'm kind of curious where it goes back here. Maybe it's the well, I don't know. Hang on. I don't think it's going to be this. I don't think. No. Maybe it's the guitar, maybe with the that's right here, maybe like that. No, so I'm kind of curious what this is about here, because unless you put it from this way, maybe no. Maybe in the comments below, let me know what this is. You know, supposed to be. Maybe it's a sword. It's got to be the sword. Okay, like that. Hang on. It's a sword right there. Okay. All right. But there you go, everybody. There's a new look right there of the brand new Stranger Things Master of Origins 2-pack exclusive figures. All right. Man, Hordak looks really good. I love, once again, I got to say, I love the purple. The purplish blue tint right there. His glow-in-the-dark feature is very nice, very strong, like I said. Very good. Very, very good. All right, guys. I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, for this unboxing and review. All right. Don't forget the notification bell. We upload new videos for anything coming soon to the channel. I'm always down. I've got the new, hopefully the 2000X line. These Wave 1 figures hopefully be shipping out very soon, and we'll be doing full unboxing of those. I have that old school unboxing coming to the channel of the vintage deluxe Masterverse figure of Revelation of Faker to watch on the show or on the channel. All right. So I hope everybody Have a great day, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.